Hello, welcome, welcome. Ever heard a lie so often and it started to sound like your own voice? Well, today we will be talking about how God turned my fear into a song. Well, first of all, we are going to take a look at the power of inner self talk, all right, and how it can work for you or against you. It is the voice that's in your head that can speak life and truth into your existence. That voice is not always your enemy, but it's how you train it that can make a difference, right? So we use our inner voice to interact with this world that we live in. So we use it when we're planning to either go for a meeting, right? So if we're in school, when we maybe preparing for some exams, or if you have a household that you're responsible for, and maybe to make sure the house run the way it's supposed to be. So that inner voice can remind you that you can do all things through God who strengthens you. And of course, when it balances, it can definitely coach you on how to make healthy and positive decisions. It can motivate you to getting things done and also encourage you to make things right. Okay. It could also create positive statement to encourage you, like, well, you get it done on time. Well, you are loved and worth it. So you are beautiful and you are smart. So positive statement that would make anyone feel good about themselves, right? And feel good about how your creator created you, right? Well, the truth about it, thinking itself, it's not bad because it's the silent language that our mind use to make sense of this world, which help you make plans, like we said, and learning new things and keep you evolved, right? That's a good thing. Voice can also have some great impact. It can be profound if we are not using it well. That inner self talk can be distorted. It can destroy your perspective and trigger strong emotions, and can also influence your behaviors in a harmful ways. So, how do we handle that inner self talk? So, that inner self talk can also predict disasters, right? So, how I survived my own mind, how I broke free from it. Well, every birthday I found myself with a heavy, familiar heaviness creeping in. It was as if my own thoughts turned against me, whispering lies that grew louder and louder with time. With every birthday celebration, the thought came back and said, well, you are getting older. You know what that means, right? When people are getting older, they're getting closer to lose their independence. And also, they're getting closer to death. Well, these statements echo so strongly in my mind that it messed up my birthday celebration. So, on the outside, it looks like I didn't care about my birthday that my family planned for me. But inside, I was struggling. Well, I don't know about you. How do you handle your fear? I was trapped with my own fear and unable to shake it off. It's something that I repeat every year. And it went on for so many years until one year I reached my breaking point. So I decided that I was done letting fear have the final words over me. So what I did, I brought the pain to God, honestly, vulnerably, and completely. I told God that I was tired of believing the lies. So a night after, something miraculous had happened. I dream of a song, right? I have never heard before. So, a song that really lifted my spirit and renewed my mind. When I woke up that morning, I looked for the melody, and the melody stays with me, the word stays with me. It was as if God Himself had written me a love letter in music. How powerful that is, right? Well, since that day, that song has been a reminder of God's truth and grace in my life. That every year of life, it's not a countdown to loss, not at all. But it is a gift of purpose. And every birthday is a proof that God is still writing my story. Well, friends, I don't know if you've ever been in a place where it seems so impossible to get out, but that is my testimony. And I'm going to trust God. But, friends, you need to think of what thing that you're saying that's impossible to achieve. That thing that your family are saying that is impossible. The thing that the doctor is saying that's impossible. The thing that your friends are saying it's impossible. Is it impossible to live a healthy life free from addiction, free from feeling anxious, free from depression, free from a broken home? Is it really impossible for your children to feel safe, for your marriage to work, for your financial status to improve? Is it really impossible? But I want you to stand in the Word of God to know that all things are possible through God. Psalm 32, verse 7 says, He will give you songs of deliverance. And Psalm 30, verse 11 says also, It will turn your mourning into dancing. So, friends, these Psalms truly speak of hope. So, my turning point was the beginning of healing. Friends, as I reflect with you today, what recurrent thoughts or fear have you carried that stole your joy? And how does God speak truth to the fear? And what song, or maybe verse, or maybe memory help you renew your mind when life starts to look like you can't handle. Friends, I hope that you find in your corner that prayer can definitely do it for you. Friends, I prayed for me. I want you to pray for you. And I hope you find the courage to believe in it. Believe that God got you, definitely. He'll definitely help you overcoming your fear and break free from it. That was my journey out of overthinking. So now I can say I'm free. But are you ready to listen to God? He may be talking to you right now. Maybe you need to declutter your corner, your house, your heart, your environment, your body so you could hear God speaking to you. Oftentimes, we're so busy with life, but don't have time to hear what God is saying to us. But God offers rest. Let's receive it. Let's go before God with honesty, with every burden, and with on Him. He will definitely give you what your heart desires. And I hope today was a good journey, a good lesson for you. I hope that you were able to retain something from my journey. My journey was not an easy journey, but it's really how I win against my thoughts. And you can do it too. So my story tells you how I went to war with my own mind. The mind that's supposed to be helpful to me, but the way I use it in this instant was not healthy. And how many of the thought that you have running in your mind on a daily basis? So the inner voice is not your enemy, but it's how really you deal with it because things are gonna come and things are gonna leave. So based on what you want to store, let's just like the words say, let's everything that speak truth be what we're storing and remove all the lies. Replace the lies with the truth of God, the power of God, the grace, the grace of God. Friends, I hope today was a good reminder for you. And I ask that you save this video, and whenever you don't feel as though you can do all things, and then you remember that God can definitely give you that strength. Share it with someone. Keep coming and keep learning. And until then, take care.